answers to your immigration questions.
2007 through El Paso across the border. So I didn't win my case. I'm the order of the remover. So since they can't deport me, I'm from Cuba, they can't deport me and be renew my working permit. This is over almost 30 years right now. So the last time I went to ICE because I have to report every 6 months to the ICE immigration. And it said, what's taking me so long to get my green card, and I don't know what to do. And I tell them, I don't know what to do. I don't know,
You were taking so long to get your green card or taking so long to get your passport? It sounds, based on what you told me, or maybe I misunderstood, you said that you're from Africa.
Cuba.
I'm sorry?
No, Cuba.
Oh, you're Cuban.
Yes, sir. And I come from El Paso.
Oh, from El Paso. I understand. I understand. Okay. And you filed an adjustment under the Cuban Adjustment Act?
No, I did. I keep returning because I'm order of the remover. I didn't win my case. I'm order of the remover.
So you got ordered removed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when you get, I understand. Okay. So this is the story. You got ordered removed. So, but the government can't remove you to Cuba because the U.S. and the Cuban government don't have a relationship. So the Cuban government's not taking back any Cubans. So even though you have an order of deportation, since they can't remove you, they give you a work permit every year until there comes a day in some point in the future when America and Cuba have relations and Cuba starts taking back deportees. What I would suggest we do then, okay, because nobody's going to touch you at the moment, which is why the immigration officer is saying, why don't you have a green card, is let's take a look at your record, see why you got ordered deported. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And there's all sorts of programs for Cubans to help. So hold on one second, okay? We'll help you. All right, hold on one second. Let's go to Kevin in Newark. Kevin.
Hello, Brad.
Hi, Kevin. How are you?
Thank you for it's pretty good. Thank you for what you do. I really appreciate your work.
My pleasure.
Quick question.
Yes.
Yeah. I had a quick question. That I came into the U.S. like in 2015 as an F1 student, and then maintained my status until I was done with school, pretty much. But then some stuff happened back home, and then I applied for asylum in 2018, and I was approved within 7 months. And then after that, 1 year after I applied for my green card, and I only got it in December. But at the beginning of this year, there's a change in government in power. So I was wondering if I still need to stay in the country until I get the citizenship before.
I would still stay in the country till you get your citizenship. Don't take chances.
Okay.
All right.
Like, what if I don't want to get the citizenship?
Then stay in the country forever. I mean, you can always get a refugee travel document to travel to other countries with your green card. But in terms of traveling back to your home country, my advice always is if you applied for asylum and you go back to your country, how scared were you? I understand there's a changed circumstance. Go explain that to government. Why take the chance?
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Randy in Yonkers. Randy.
Hello, hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, good, Brad. How are you?
Good, what's going on?
All right. I have two questions. I came to this country in 1996. I was 13 years old.
Yes.
But I got a case in 2011, possession with intent to sell. And immigration, they give me 5 years probation. 8 months in my probation, they went and snatched me, and I was in Orange County for like 2 months. And I have a lawyer, and then I think he did like an appeal in my case. They released me, but now I'm like in a limbo. I don't know what to do now.
Okay, where are you originally from?
What was that?
Where are you originally from?
Yonkers.
No, originally.
Dominican Republic.
Okay. And what was the offense you committed that got you in deportation?
The lawyer?
No, not your lawyer. What did you do? What was the criminal act that got you in deportation?
It was possession with intent to sell. They gave me 5 years probation.
Okay. So that one, what year did this happen?
2001. The criminal case was in 2010.
All right.
And,
criminal intent to sell drugs makes you a drug trafficker. At least that's what you were found guilty of. I'm not calling you what I'm just telling you what the law considers you. As a drug trafficker, that's an aggravated felony. So you should just be extraordinarily lucky you are in the United States still. What happened with your case, I don't know. We can find out. How old were you when you got your green card?
When I first came, I was 13.
Were your parents citizens before you were 18?
No.
Do you have any?
Well, my father, his wife was a citizen.
Okay, but not your biological parents.
No.
Okay. And what fear do you have of returning to the DR?
I haven't returned in. Well, last time.
Well, is anybody? In other words, is anybody threatening you? If you go back
over there?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. You'd be lucky you're here right now because you don't have based on what you're telling me, without me getting into your case, you don't have a claim to be here. So you perhaps want to have a discussion with me off the air and see what we can do. But right now, you should be happy you're here. So hold on 1 second, all right?
All right.
All right. Thanks for watching. For more Bradshaw Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.